thinking in terms of leadership and team building, should leaders be thinking about these type of exercises? Should we be tapping into theater and dance and other medium that use the body more to break out of our
brain
Descartes,
our brain
yeah
mode? Yeah. Oh, I think so. I love the connection that you're making, Dan, to acting, because in a lot of ways, the extended mind is putting a philosophical and a scientific framework on things that people already know or already have figured out. And interestingly, I find that once my book, The Extended Mind, went out into the world, one of the groups of readers who really responded to the book the most were artists, people in the arts, actors and
yeah I can see that.
artists, because they've been thinking with the body, thinking with physical spaces, and thinking in collaboration with other people all along. That's what the arts are all about, so this was the extended mind can provide a kind of framework for what people have figured out in terms of hacking their own capacities, their own bodies, their own abilities to do good work. And so, yeah, I think it would be a great idea for leaders to think more in terms of what am I communicating with my body here, not just with my words, for example. How am I connecting with this person that I'm talking to, not just in terms of, not just verbally, but in terms of what I'm sensing in my own body, that's basically reading off of their body. And this is something called social interoception, which I think is really fascinating. And interestingly, psychotherapists, clinical psychologists are trained to do this and are sort of champions of doing this, that they monitor their own bodies for sensations, feelings, impressions that they're actually sort of reading off the other person. Because when we talk to another person, we very subtly mimic their facial expressions, their posture, their movements. And when you think about it, the brain is this kind of black box. It's like sealed inside our skulls, and we're not going to know what another person is feeling or thinking unless we use our own bodies and brains as an instrument, And so being open to something like social interoception, I think, could make a leader or anyone who works with other people much more sensitive and attuned to what that other person is experiencing.